Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Hayden and welcome back to a brand new video. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about a bit more of a serious topic than the last video. And if you watched the last video, which was my setup video, the first inaugural video of my channel, which I'm super excited about starting this channel, guys. I'll get more into that later, but I'm super excited. I really can't wait. But yeah, if you guys watch that video, you guys will probably know what this video is actually going to be about. This video is going to be about pre-built computers and my sort of disclaimer against them as someone who has, been shifted by the system. It's not going to be as lighthearted as the other videos. No, I'm not talking about something morbid like, a terrorist attack or someone dying. It's nothing like that. It's just a bit more of a serious thing because money is a big deal in this world, and in many cases, a lot of people are getting duped for their money in this situation. So that is why I kind of want to talk to you guys about it. So the first thing I kind of wanted to talk about regarding the pre-built gaming computers is the manipulative marketing and the listings on Amazon, the ads you see on social media when you're just scrolling through. These things are, in a sense, false advertising, but to an extent. I wouldn't say that they are entirely because, usually what you are buying is listed in the listing. Like what I bought for my PC is listed in the listing. But they're false advertising because what it shows the computer doing, what it shows it having the capability of, it can't actually do in reality. So like, for example, what I mean is they'll show an ad of a guy playing some new AAA title on like really high graphic settings and say, get this PC, you can do this, you get this PC, you can do that, but you can't, because you get the PC, you try to download that same game, super excited to play, you load it up, in many cases it might not even load up, and if it does load up, you get into a game and you're just kind of walking around all framey, So, that's what I'm talking about when I say manipulative advertising, manipulative listings. The advertisers will do this because they know what people want to use these machines for, and they kind of gear their marketing towards that. And, it's a business tactic. It really is. But bottom line, it's super manipulative. Just kind of make sure you're watching out for that. And if you can, learn more about these parts and things, because it's the consumers that don't know a lot about these PCs that are the ones that are getting duped, and oftentimes the ones that my camera fell over. Anyways, where was I? Oftentimes the people that buy these pre-built machines, they are the ones that don't know a lot about gaming computers in general, the whole world of it, all the parts, the putting together process, the building process. They just don't know a lot about what is to be expected with these computers. So, they'll see like the lights and the flashy tempered glass case, and, they'll think back to YouTube. I don't know why I keep saying so much. I'm sorry. But they'll think back to the YouTubers that they watch, and they'll see Ali, for example. He's a bad example. He doesn't have a custom built. PewDiePie, I'm sure he does. I don't know. Just think of any YouTuber that you can think of that has a custom built computer, and they have like the RGB fans and the tempered glass sides, and you open it up, has the more fans on the inside, the CPU cooler, all this other stuff, and that simply can be replicated on a much worse scale, and it manipulates people into buying their product. So these lesser knowledged people in the gaming computer world are geared up to buy these things because they expect a lot more performance out of them, because they don't exactly know what a NVIDIA graphics card is or an AMD CPU. They don't know anything about these actual listings, so they don't read too much into that. They just read, the basics. It can play this game on this FPS, when it really can't. And, the last thing I kind of wanted to talk about regarding buying these computers is the cut corners that manufacturers often take when putting these computers together. So obviously they've thought the same process as me. the manufacturers, being a business, have thought about, the consumers that don't know a lot, kind of starting to learn more. So they start to learn about the CPUs and the GPUs, which are the main two parts of a computer. And they learn a lot about these parts. They know which ones are good. They know which ones to pick and choose from. And then the ones that still opt to buy pre-built are going to look for listings with those parts. For example, a 1050 Ti and a Ryzen, not a Ryzen, I don't know anything about CPUs, I'm going to be honest. But they'll look for a good CPU and a good GPU or solid GPU, one that can run games, one that they're confident in. And then they'll ignore all the other aspects of the computer that are just really important too, like the motherboard or the power supply, the sound card, things like that. They're in the computer also, and they also require good parts to, achieve a good goal. So what I'm essentially saying here is the manufacturers will get cheap little winky parts in place of good solid parts, and they'll overcharge you for it in order to make a profit, because from an economic standpoint, they are a business and they are trying to turn a profit. So yeah, a lot of the parts that you're getting in these pre-built computers are shabby. They're not good. The power supplies are likely to, explode on you. The motherboards are usually not very good, but they have a flashy CPU, some lights, and a flashy GPU, and it's a shame that a lot of people, that's all they look at. Anyway, guys, I hope this kind of educated you a little bit. Please deter from buying a pre-built computer. I know for some of you it might be tough and you might not know a lot. My best advice, try to learn. If you have like a disability or something that you're not able to build a computer, I fully understand. Just kind of make sure you know what you're buying. That way you don't get duped and you lose a lot of money for something that totally was not worth it. Believe me, I don't like that I'm in this position. I'm not saying that this computer isn't like okay. It does what I need it to do. I don't use it for especially powerful games. I have an Xbox, I have a PlayStation. I can play all the AAA games on that. I don't really need a PC for it. But I just really hope you guys understand the seriousness of this. Money is a big deal, and I don't want you guys to waste your money on a computer that, in all honesty, just is not worth it. Anyway, on a much happier note, I have some very exciting news for you guys. As I mentioned at the end of the last video, on the kind of black screen microphone only portion, I actually purchased an Elgato just a little bit ago, as you guys can see. It'll be here on Sunday before 9, so I'll bring you guys some hopefully really good gameplay at that point in time. And yeah, so I'll be playing mostly on the Xbox One, but I'll for sure incorporate some PlayStation in there, because I know there's gonna be people that want to see stuff from both, want to play with me on stuff from both. So I'm gonna try to incorporate both as best as I can. And that's really all I'd say, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, whatever you guys took away from this video, just make sure you don't get duped. Make sure that you are making an educated buy, and make sure you're getting a good deal and not a scam. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm looking out for you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to subscribe, please do so. If you don't, that's okay. Hope you enjoyed the video, and without further ado, peace out.